Hello and welcome to the Cat Collective. I'm Nina, I'm the channel for this channel, and let's start. I already had this deck in my hand when I started the reading. I think that's very interesting. Somehow I just had to hold it. Oh, there it is. The sun. Oh. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. The Emperor. Okay. Also kind of interesting. Knight of Pentacles. Sitting on the goat. I don't know. I want to keep this one. It keeps on, the cards want to be pulled. Okay. So that's the Queen of Cups. This one was here, right? So I took this deck with me on a wee journey. And I feel like this deck is somehow special now. I don't know why. Probably because it soaked up the energy from the place. And that's very, I think that's a very nice image. Not nice, but nice in a way of, yeah, what the energy feels like at the minute, I think. There's this, what I think looks like a chessboard, you know, in the background, even though it's not. And are you focusing? Yes? Mao? There you go. Yeah, so, you know, there's this cat on the chessboard, and somehow the swords are coming towards the cat, right? And the cat really looks tired or worn out or just somehow also on the move, right? But all the swords, those are the thoughts, right? That's when you start overthinking, and 9 of them, that's a lot. But 9 is also a significant number when it comes to endings. And I feel that there's something ending for you that leaves you in a bad state of mind somehow, or in a that. Those are the destructive thoughts that keep making your life miserable when it shouldn't be, you know. And I feel that this is coming to an end somehow. All the, you know, the 9 of Wands again, a 9. Double ending somehow. And again, this looks to me like a barricade that has been with you somehow, and it is clearly a wound because the cat is wounded here, and the cat also, like in this image, looks very tired and worn out. All right, and I think that's it's somehow the end of a journey that has been tiring, right? Also somehow a journey that you felt that you had to barricade yourself, you know, put up your protective gear and holding on to it, right? But somehow this comes down, and I'm noticing the tail of the cat in both images is very curved, right? This is coming down because you are it's interesting the way I laid out those few cards, because I don't think this one came first visibly, at least, and this one was there the very first without being able to see it. And so the sun just means good energy and fertile energy and growing energy and just energy in general. You know, when you are depleted and tired, you don't have energy. And that's what's returning back to you. It's energy. And when you don't have energy, you also cannot use energy. So when you don't have anything, you cannot use it, right? Logical, of course. But speaking of energy, it seems to me that there's a process that you are finishing that leads you to the Emperor. Whether I feel that's you, you know, it's an achievement somehow. An achievement of a tiring journey is with those steps. It's very interesting how the card is being, how the card looks like, you know, because the steps you have to take to be able to become the Emperor. And it's somehow related to a lot of things that maybe psychically you had to work through and fight against somehow. You know, with this, a sword is, of course, you know, it's a symbol for thoughts in those cards. But is it really? A sword is not actually, if we really look at a sword is something that you use to protect yourself against something evil, or something that is not good for you, or something that wants to fight with you. And if you take a sword as a symbol for thoughts, this just means that you are fighting with your internal landscape or with yourself somehow, right? Both of those things come to an end. And, you know, with the wands, can also again be used. A wand can also be used to fight. It's it's both somewhat a weapon and something that keeps a distance between you and something. And literally, you know, in this card you see it with the landscape, right? It's the distance that comes to an end somehow, that you don't need that anymore, and therefore you are becoming the Emperor. And the cat with the crown, right? I don't just think that's cute. I'm out. And it's, you know, it's compared to those both cats, this is a whole different story, isn't it? And this lights it up. And the goat, you know, for me, the goat, isn't it the symbol of devil? The devil or something? Something not very, you know, when you look into a goat's eye, the way they look, they have very strange eyes. I don't know, they are very, you know, not very, they're strange. They have got this, the weird pupil. I don't know, Google it if you have never stared into a goat's eye. But on the other hand, in real life, goats, I wouldn't say they are bad animals, of course. I'm just saying that somehow you are, with the end of a journey, you are conquering something that has been fighting with you, not in a good way, because I really got this image of something bad that you were fighting with and that is overcome by you, because you are sitting there with this achievement again as the Knight of Pentacles on top of it. So that's big thing for you. Somehow also again the fishbowl, which is very interesting because it keeps up on this channel for me, the messages with the fishbowl. It's the confined space that you need to. I feel that you are being taken out of a confined mental space somehow, with this, and also because this is the ocean behind the cat, or where the cat is, right? And the cat is on, I think, yeah, it's the cat is on a dark blue pillow right next to the ocean, and I feel that you have conquered the fishbowl situation, the situation that was keeping you stuck within a confined space. And again, this, I don't know what this is. I mean, this is supposed to be a cup, I guess. Just doesn't look like it at all. It looks more like a lantern or something, it's a big achievement. And those are wings, I think. And the cat is wrapped around it like I mean, this is belonging to this, right? And the sun card with the cat sun face and the sunflowers and beautiful the wicker chair and all that. So I feel that it's really a significant end to some more internal fight than external. Of course, I'm drawn to ask where it came from, and those cards. This one also wanted, like this on the bottom is. It also wanted to show, but again, it's a 9, isn't it? Oh wow, that's why it wanted to come into this, because it's another 9. Three times 9. Yeah, overcoming. End of a journey, beginning of a new one, stepping up, from 9. The next number is 10, so it's 2 digits now. It's a bigger game now. It's almost as if this chessboard is too small for you, and the bigger game is coming. Why is it a game, though? Because of the image, right? It looks like a game. And technically, cards are also being, card games, right? But it's not about cards or anything, except that this is a reading, right? It's more about the end of a very significant phase. Oh, the devil, there you go. There you go. Oh, wow, okay. It's very interesting because when you look at the devil again, that's what I said with this one, and now it's coming up, and I was drawn to, it's almost that you are overcoming a devil, but if you look at this devil card, it's the strangest card. It's very psychedelic, but also very uncomfortable somehow. If you look at those cats with the ears, one of them has ears that are rabbit ears, and the other one, they look like rabbit ears too, but I got reminded also of a dog that has ears like this, right? And somehow it comes to an end. It wants to come to an end. And again, the bottom of this deck is the Hermit card. And in this, the cat looks like, the way the cat is dressed, right? Looks a bit poor. it's not a fancy robe that the cat is wearing, right? And again, there's the tail that is curved like this. So I was drawn to. Did I say that? I wanted to see the path that has led you there, somehow, and it showed introspection. In a way, you cannot really escape the devil, because it's a light and dark system, so to say. It's more where you know, because you are holding the light in this. So therefore you are you are holding the light because that is where your strength is. Holding the light. And this transforms the situation of the devil. The chains and all that. It's so... this card is... just a very interesting depiction. Just, I think it means something to you, probably. Well, we put this on top and you go. And the Hermit is someone who is... that's a lonesome journey, isn't it? Holding the light and following it. And I don't think that the journey of this is coming to an end. It's more stepping up because of the nines. And the next logical number. Very silent now. I'm gonna pull one card from one pocket animal spirit. Just a small one, because we have got small cards. And I think it's also very interesting that I was drawn to use pocket cards more than larger cards. Phoenix, there you go. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, well, here you are. Again, the wings, like in the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're rising above it all. And it leads you somewhere new, I want to say. And you're leaving those energies behind, the somewhat destructive, but also somehow self-destructive energies, somehow. Very internal, an internal fight, right? This is the next card that was coming up. And that's the Empress, which is also interesting. For me, those numbers, I tend to ignore them a bit because they are not depicted as those numbers, but they are the other ones. And but this is interesting because it's, if you don't look at it as a number, but as a symbol for, this looks like a doorway or a window or something, again, a breakthrough, and that the Empress comes up with the Emperor is also very interesting. So there could be something, maybe that means something to you. Because they are clearly a couple, right? They are on the same level. Okay. Now we're getting to the bigger cards. Weaver, but it came from this side, so it's something that's coming in. Lavender, okay, and the spider's web again. Also what I'm noticing in the card. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Mitraginia? I don't know what this is. Shape-shifting, though, are words I can say. And this card tells me almost more, but they are, color-wise, they are similar in a way. I think I was drawn to them because they are very close to nature. And with this is also very significant, I think, just because of the nature all around and leaving the artificial construct behind somehow, right? And this looks like a world to me. With the wave, it's like entering a space that is like or leaving a space. If you look at this could also be again the fishbowl that you're leaving behind, and to be able to do so you had to transform somehow. And I'm just pointing at the dragonfly. Those are mystical creatures, aren't they? The way they look, the way their wings are glowing. And they always are fascinating. I think, like all those winged animals that are just very fast in appearing, as, but also very fast in disappearing again. I think that's somehow important. But also shape-shifting, you know, shape-shifting in a way also means that you can transform your appearance, that you could transform into an animal, for example, right? With the phoenix in a way is also shape-shifting because it's rising from ashes, which is literally a different form. And this card is fundamentally creator card. It fits to me with the roots and also all the magic, and that there is more to discover outside of the edges of the frame. And it's like your spirit that is bigger than your physical vessel. If you want to compare sizes, it's more about energy again, right? It's as if you have, but because you have more energy now and the depletion is coming to an end, you are also transmitting more energy, and there's more. It's just more, and it's more light also. And the spider's web for me today, it's because I'm noticing it. It feels to me that you are somehow finding a way to catch energy, like a spider with a web. And it's a transmuting process. It's taking the devil energy somehow and transmuting it into light. Wow, that's cool. It's like very simple. Oh, that's cool, duh. I feel like, yeah, but it is very. And you have helpers, of course, with those angels there, right? But this is giving you the opportunity. This is causing you to shapeshift, but also it's your overcoming. It's your phoenix rising moment somehow, because you get more energy, and you find a way to harvest it somehow. Just by being you, it feels very effortless somehow. It's natural. It just comes to you because of who you are, and because you are always holding the light. But it feels to me that this situation is being transformed by you probably don't have to hold the stick anymore with the, it's the same situation. Like here the cat is holding the stick, and there as well, it's holding the lantern. And this is, if you look at it as an evolution, the light is now around you. You don't have to physically hold it anymore. Nice. Yeah, I think that's about the message that wanted to come through. Very. I don't want to. Yeah, it's just you can you don't need to hold the light because you're surrounded by it now. Bring love into the situation, okay? And be bold and make the first move. Yeah, it is linked to love energy. I feel it's again the water, holding the water. And the water is around you now, right? It's what you are generating. This image is very... And it comes from somewhere, of course. This is supposed to be a moon. You don't really see it, right? And it comes somewhere. So you are harvesting love energy from somewhere. You probably don't know where it comes from, but you have accessed it. And now that you've accessed it, you are surrounded by it and you get more energy from it. And therefore you are getting more done, you have more energy. And this is from 9 to 10, or what I almost also wanted to say that, where is it? Like the Empress, I put her away again, didn't I? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so but the Empress card was 3 times the letter I, right? But it looked like 3 times 1. It's getting more energy, and therefore, yeah, you have something you've done. I think this reading is complete the way it is. It was just necessary for you to know that you have accessed something that you are harvesting now, and therefore something's going to be developing out of this. Good things. You're transmuting something, from the dark to the light. Okay. Let's see who this reading is for. What this reading is for. That's strange. It's almost like reading for a different dimensional being or something. What are you now? Oh, amazing. Virgo, okay. Yeah, well, yeah. Additional info is in the litter box below, and see you next time. Bye bye, bye bye.